Well, there are a number of clusters around the country. Obviously, London is the leading hub, but there are clusters, and we have city chairs that are financial services and related professional services senior practitioners in many cities around the country, such as Bristol, where there are over 30,000 jobs in our industry, Manchester, Leeds, Newcastle, and obviously Edinburgh and Belfast and Cardiff as well. So the hub effect, I think, is going to still remain important because personally, I don't think the office is dead. I think, it depends who you are and what your circumstances are at home, but I think we will still need the office space for collaboration. The purpose of it might change, but I think that people will still want to come together because we're perhaps all a bit zoomed out by the end of this year, I have to say. I mean, I think our industry has done very well in shifting to working from home and has managed to minimise as much as possible any disruption that might have caused to customers. But I think in the end, when we do have a vaccine, and it's probably to see if we do have a vaccine, but when it's rolled out, hopefully, the office will be that collaboration space going forward.
And my London Wi-Fi has made those Zoom calls even more challenging too. But if I can ask you about Brexit, as we talk about the dominance of the UK financial services sector, there's been a significant amount of uncertainty, which has meant a lot of banks, international banks, have had to move operations to Europe. If there is a deal, do you see any of those jobs coming back, or do you see that dominance just diminished over time?
Well, London remains the leading global financial centre of Europe and indeed one of the leading global financial centres of the world. And we released a report recently that shows that the UK exports more financial services than any other country around the world, ahead of both the US and Switzerland. So obviously there are challenges that Brexit brings, and we have seen, according to the EY Brexit tracker, staff relocated, and have, as you said, banks and other financial services institutions have set up subsidiaries, applied for licenses, and moved assets as well as staff. It remains to be seen what's going to happen in the future, but we remain confident but not complacent that there are advantages to the UK-based financial and related professional services, which go beyond Brexit, such as language, time zone, the ecosystem effect of having those financial and related professional services in the same place, and the fact that we are an open and competitive financial centre, but we need to remain so. So we need to focus on being competitive in the long term.